thought about it? See, this is why I encourage people to read the Bible. They talking all out of the side of their mouth. They still on the pulpit. And the stuff that's coming out of their mouth, some of it, oh yes, it is biblical. Yes, it is. But some of that stuff ain't of God. And don't you drink that Kool-Aid. We got men and women speaking some things that they nebbies. They Nebuchadnezzars. They nebbies out in the wilderness. They speaking. They're reading from the word of God. But some of that stuff that's coming out of their mouth, oh my God, they're false prophets. They are delusional. They're reprobate. And they believe a lie. They are tearing people down, crucifying people, lying on people, slandering, throwing their names out. You don't do that as a man of God, woman of God. You don't stand on the pulpit and call nobody's name out. You do not identify nobody. Jesus said to the disciples, they said, there are people out there doing what we doing. And the disciples was expecting Jesus to go and say, wait a minute now. Why y'all using my name? Why y'all casting out demons? Why y'all healing the sick? They just expected Jesus to go over there and put them in their place. Jesus said, if they are not against us, then they're with us. If you can stand on the pulpit and tear down people who are preaching the gospel because they don't preach it like you got an issue. They couldn't do it exactly like Jesus because they were not Jesus. They even may not even did some things like the disciples did because the disciples were with Jesus. So they saw something that may have been a little differentiated in the way they were doing it, but Jesus was the main course. Jesus was the one that these ones that were not with Jesus, they were not in their little group, they were casting out demons, and Jesus was someone that they reverenced. They may not have been in the disciple group, but they reverenced Jesus, and they prayed in his name or whatever. And guess what happened? Those demons would come out of those people. So Jesus said, if they're not against us, so why do we have men and women on the pulpit calling out people's names and saying they're not